This review is for the SteelSeries Kinzu version 2 Optical Gaming Mouse Pro Edition. I've tried this out for about over a week now. I've tried it with a couple of games. I mostly do online role-playing games and casual games, so I'm certainly not rating this from the point of view of a Twitch gamer, StarCraft type of tournament player, or someone playing fast-paced first-person shooters. But I have used it to play quite a few games, and I can tell you that as a mouse it works just fine. As a gaming mouse, I don't really know why you would prefer this over something like the Logitech series. This is the Logitech G5 gaming series mouse. The bullet points that they have for this are that it has an ambidextrous shape and compact size. For someone who doesn't have particularly small hands, I actually am much more comfortable resting my hand on a larger full-size mouse than I am on a smaller mouse, because what I end up eventually doing is crimping my hand to reach the buttons while also moving it around. Whereas with a full-size mouse, my hand just rests on the mouse. So that's not really a benefit for me. Although the ambidextrous shape, if you are left-handed, is obviously going to be a big deal to you. Tournament grade optical sensor. I've got all kinds of mice kicking around the house. I've never noticed a difference between any of them, other than if you have the ability to adjust the sensitivity, you can make them go faster across the screen. 3 programmable buttons with best-in-class gaming grade switches. The buttons they're talking about are, left click, right click, and center click. That's it. Even the G5, which is not a particularly beefy gaming mouse, has the forward and back buttons, and it's got the left click, right click, center click, and you can toggle left and right. So, and this is not like a particularly beefy gaming mouse. And then it has the ability to quickly switch between 2 CPI settings. CPI is what this company is referring to. The dots per inch is more commonly referred to as DPI. It's just the amount of resolution that they're sampling the laser from, and it's got a little switch here that you can switch back and forth, and one mode is faster and one is slower. However, there's no indication on it, whereas you can see with the Logitech mouse there's a little indicator right here, and these are the 2 plus and minus switches, so I can toggle it down or I can toggle it up, and that will correspondingly make the mouse go faster or slower on the screen. Plus it also has the plus and minus buttons, whereas this one just has a toggle switch. Durable braided nylon cord, both of them have it. It's nice. It makes the cord a little bit more versatile and less prone to getting tangled and snagged and whatnot. And then the last bullet point they have is the high performance PTFE feet for low friction glide, and I'm pretty sure that every mouse ever since the history of mice has had, that's what they're talking about here, is these feet, and they all have that. But this doesn't have any bells and whistles really. It doesn't have a forward and back button, which I have gotten used to for web browsing, and I can't imagine doing without it. This has a visual indicator of where it is on the sensitivity. And the Logitech mice come with things like a weight carriage that you can load up with weights. So if you like a slightly heavier feel to your mouse, or you'd like them to be lighter, you can do that. I was supposed to use the eject button, that's why they didn't come out right. It's been a while since I messed with this. So overall, I would say that there's certainly nothing wrong with this mouse, but there's certainly nothing to brag about either. I don't see anything fantastic about this mouse. It works just fine. As a gaming mouse, most gamers that I know generally like more than just the basic left click, right click, and center click buttons, and the scroll wheel. They usually want at least a couple more buttons than that for, and if you can map them, the more the better. So I can't really see anything about this mouse to get me to rate it higher than 3 stars. There's nothing bad about it, but there's really nothing good about it either. It just is. It's just a mouse. If I saw this in a store, I wouldn't look twice at it. So I'm going to go ahead and give this 3 stars. 3 stars.